Okay, Jose Monkey, where am I?
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. This one has been on my list for a really long time, guys. I'm sorry it takes me so long to get to these videos, but you cannot possibly imagine how many requests I get. But I'm doing my best. So what can we see? This video shows us a view from a parking lot where we can initially see these concrete barriers and some kind of body of water here. We can see some kind of tower off in the distance and some nondescript buildings. As the camera turns, we can see that this body of water kind of curves around here, and the shape of it seemed a little unusual to me, almost like it was a man-made reservoir or something. We also catch a glimpse of a sign here, which looked to me like a John Deere logo. We can see a nearby road here, and there's a school bus going by, but it was way too far away for us to be able to see anything useful. And then as they continue to turn the camera, we see this building here, which looks like a shipping terminal or warehouse or something like that. We've got a bunch of different trailers here with a variety of company logos on them. We can see this number on this building, 4464. And then we see a bit more of the building, including this blue awning that we see here, but that's really about it. Okay, so let's talk about the logos on the trailers. Two of the ones I was able to pick out were McLeod Express and the Industrial Pallet Corp. McLeod Express is based in Decatur, Illinois, and Industrial Pallet Corp is based in Remington, Indiana. So I figured we're probably in one of those two states. There were a bunch of McLeod trucks here though, so I figured maybe I should go see where they have shipping terminals. And they had some listed in a few different places, but I checked the addresses that were listed on the site, and I didn't find this place. So I started trying to get creative. I started looking for John Deere locations in Indiana or Illinois, and then I tried to see if I could find buildings numbered 4464 within like a half mile of the John Deere locations, and I tried to get really clever, but I wasn't really finding anything helpful. I ended up looking at a bunch of different John Deere dealers in Indiana and Illinois, but there's kind of a lot of them. Eventually I went with a different approach. I just tried Googling Shipping Terminal Illinois 4464, and I looked at a few results, but I didn't see anything promising. So I tried Shipping Terminal Indiana 4464. And the first result I got was for a freight and logistics services company that had an address that started with 4464. So I went to check it out, and at first it didn't obviously look right. But then I noticed two things. First, there's a John Deere dealer right next door. And when I switched to the satellite view, I could see that there was water encircling the building. It looked a lot like what I saw in the video. And guys, that was it. You were right here in Lafayette, Indiana. I used Google Street View to confirm the view of the building itself, and I could also see that sign for the John Deere dealer. You were standing right here, near the lamppost and the concrete barriers. Once I found this place, I was a little surprised because I knew that I had checked a location in Lafayette, Indiana that I saw on the list of locations on the McLeod Express website. It made me wonder if I just made a mistake when I looked at that location. But the address wasn't the same as the place where I found this. But that's when I realized that if I had just zoomed out when looking at that location, I would have seen that this location was just across the street from it, like less than a half a mile away. If I had noticed that, I probably would have found this in like 5 minutes. But I ended up spending nearly an hour. Oh well. Okay, it's time to check which previous location is closest to this one. And this time it was in Season 1, Episode 184, in Plainfield, Indiana. That's about 54 miles or 87 kilometers from this place. If anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that, on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.